Hey guys, Joe here from Big Shark Gaming. Today we're going to be covering one of the two bug and water type Pokemon that were introduced in Gen 7. This Pokemon is very familiar with the Pokemon trainer Guzma and is known to be a little bit wimpy. This Pokemon is Glossopod. So as I said before, Glossopod is a bug and water type, which means that it is weak to electric, flying, and rock while resisting water, ice, fighting, ground, and steel. Glossopod does come with a unique ability that is emergency exit. That means it will automatically leave the battle once its HP reaches 50% or lower. In wild battles, this just ends the battle. In trainer battles, this actually swaps it out as sort of like a U-turn or volt switch or more familiarly like a eject button. Glossopod actually does come with a nice little stat pool with 75 HP, 125 attack, a monstrous 140 defense, 60 special attack, 50 special defense, and 40 speed. And notable physical attack moves are Aqua Jet, which has priority, Brick Break, Facade, the exclusive First Impression move, which is actually the strongest priority move in the game at this point, even stronger than Sucker Punch. It does come with the drawback that it can only be used on the first turn. It actually does not have a flinch chance like Fake Out, though. So it kind of works with the ability emergency exits this way. You're leaving the battle, come back in, hit in first impression again. It comes to 135 after stab. So that's actually a really strong attack. Then you have Frustration or Return. You have Leech Life. Liquidation, which is one of the new moves that came out in Gen 7. Has a 20% chance to lower defense. You got Poison Jab, Razor Shell, Rock Slide, Shadow Claw, Sucker Punch, Waterfall, X-Scissor, Bug Bite, and Payback. So as you can see, Glossopod, despite having a 40 base speed, is actually a priority user. It has access to Stab, Aqua Jet, Stab, First Impression, as well as Sucker Punch. Now, I know you're thinking with a 60 base special attack, you wouldn't really be considering to be a special attacker, but you do have some notable special attack moves in Blizzard, Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave, Scald, Frostbeth, Snarl, Struggle Bug, and Venoshock. You could actually surprise your opponents being a special attacker or even a mixed attacker. Glossopod's good enough where you could throw something like a Choice Specs on it, wait for it to get half HP, swap out, and then go into your physical move, and your opponent will never see it coming. For notable support moves, Glossopod actually has a lot with Bulk Up, Protect, Spike, Substitute, Taunt, Toxic Attract, Iron Defense, Psych Up, Rain Dance, Bite, and Wide Guard. Now, I do want you to keep in mind that Glossopod's one and only ability is Emergency Exit. And as I said before, this will force it to leave the battle once HP goes lower than half. So there are a few ways you can take advantage of this, and one is to maximize your HP and run a Citrus Berry. This will allow you to take a hit, pop the Citrus, and bring you back over half, and you'll get another turn. Or you can always not invest in the HP and run a Focus Sash, and come back in on 1 HP, go for a priority move like Aqua Jet, Boosted in the Rain, First Impression, or Sucker Punch. Yeah, so you have a lot of options. I personally think that Glossopod has a lot of items it can run. It can run Eject Button, it can run Red Card, Citrus Berry, as I already stated. Then something like Choice Specs or Band to take advantage of your emergency exit ability. So, here are some sets that I thought of that I think will work really well on Glossopod. You have one that's a mixed attacker. You're going to either want to run Quiet Nature, which is special attack up and speed down, or Brave, which is attack up and speed down, and run max attack and run max special attack. Items that could work well with this set are Life Orb, Eject Button, and Red Card. The idea behind Eject Button is that like you're pretty bulky in a defense, so you could come in and take a hit, use the eject button, come back out, use emergency exit, and then get 3 first impressions in, or you can have a red card, and when you get hit, you force your opponent to swap out. This way you're not the only one swapping if you go down to 50%, and it really drastically changes the battle. So the attacks you want to use for this set are First Impression, which is 135 after stab, Aqua Jet, which is 60 after stab. Both are priority moves, and then you have access to Sucker Punch or Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave is nice for grass types. Even though you have First Impression for that, you will be able to take advantage of being a fairy killer with Sludge Wave. And then you have finally Scald. Sludge Wave is also a second special attack that you could use, but the idea behind Scald is that you get a stab 120 base, and you have a 30% chance to burn, and that will even make you more bulky. So the second set we're looking at is a bulky setter set with max HP and max special defense. You want to run Sassy on his nature, which is special defense up and speed down. Colossus actually has 140 base defense, and that's actually going to get you to high numbers. Is max without a beneficial nature and no investment is actually 316. So you're going to have enough defense regardless, and with the investment in special defense and the beneficial nature, you get up to 306, so not too far away from one another. Of course, you could always invest in defense as well and get up to 416 with a beneficial nature, but I feel that's a little bit unnecessary on this guy. So, and you could also run Assault Vest and just run 4 attacks, but this is more of a bulky setup set, so you're going to run Sassy with special defense and speed down, and go Citrus Berry, Toxic Spikes, Protect, and Leech Life, which is a 120 base stab move, and it allows you to heal outside of Citrus Berry and leftovers. And yeah, that's always handy on some vests like Colossus that's going to swap out once it gets them lower than max its HP, half its HP. Sorry. And finally, you have a bulky boosting set, which is going to be max HP and max defense with a Brave Nature, which is going to be attack up and speed down. You're going to run a Citrus Berry on this set as well and use Leech Life, Bulk Up, which raises your attack and defense, Substitute, and Stab Liquidation. Substitute is going to cost you a quarter of your health, but if you take a hit and then you pop Substitute and you pop your Citrus Berry, you have a nice thing going there, and you can get at least 1 Bulk Up in. You could run Aqua Jet over Liquidation for this priority as well as Stab, but I like running Liquidation just because it has a chance to lower defense. And when you're raising your attack and you're lowering your defense, it's essentially a +2. Rather than just the standard +1. As I said, you could also run a 4 attack set and run Assault Vest and run max attack, max defense and Assault Vest, and go along the lines of like First Impression, Aqua Jet, Sucker Punch, and then finally something like Razor Shell or Liquidation or Leech Life. I know I said X-Scissor earlier on, but you really have no reason to run X-Scissor when you have Leech Life. They have the same base power, and Leech Life heals you, and it can be paired well with Big Root. You also have access to Rock Slide, which is going to be a nice coverage move. Colossus has a lot of niches in battle, and it can have a lot of sets. Right now, it's being rated as an underused tier, but it could definitely do better. It could definitely be seen in a lot of other tiers, as it does one-hit KO Mega Alakazam always, and it does have access to destroying fairy types with Sludge Wave as well as Poison Jab. So overall, I like Colossus a lot. It's one of the main Pokemon on my team. So let me know what you guys think about Colossus. Do you think it's a great Pokemon? Do you think it's mediocre? Do you think that the other bug water type introduced this generation is better? Let me know in the comment section down below, and make sure you like and share this video with your friends. And if you want to request a Pokemon for me to do next week, make sure you comment that down below as well, and I will get to it. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm Joe from Big Shark Gaming, and this is Pokemon Corner number 4.